Today I'll be making this video about the IJN Isuzu. It's got the same name as a SUV company called Isuzu. But anyways, this ship is a 4.7 rated light cruiser for the IJN. Got about 510 crew, and the armor on this thing is not very thick because it's a light cruiser. The best protected part of the ship is in the middle of the ship, the midsection of the ship, like right there. Other than that, it does not have any armor on the turrets of the guns or anything like that, so it's very lightly armored. As for the armaments, it's got 3 5-inch turrets with 2 5-inch guns each. So you have first stage, 14 rounds per minute with 50 rounds ready to use. And if you expend all 50 rounds, then you get 8 rounds a minute. And here's the elevator for the gun. That's where the 50 rounds are stored. And you got another gun here, another turret. 3 smoke funnels, 4 propellers, 4 shafts, transmission. And mine is upgraded, so my ship gets 78 kilometers an hour. Just about almost everything is upgraded, as you can see. And the guns on this thing, it's a low velocity 5-inch gun, so it doesn't have a very flat trajectory, as you can see. It doesn't show the muzzle velocity here, but it's not very high. It's 720 meters per second. That's not very good compared to the 5-inch guns on this ship, which has muzzle velocity of 910 meters per second, as you can see. So the guns definitely have a very high arc, which is not good for aiming. And as for the torpedoes, it has 2 4-tube launchers with only 8 torpedoes. There are no reloads here. And all the ammunition and the fuel is below the water line. Except for this part, this is not below the water line. So if you hit this part of the ship will definitely catch fire. If the fire spreads to here, then your ship is toast. This is a radio room, this is a bridge. Pretty much it. Then this thing has a lot of AA guns. It has let's see, two triple turrets there. This is basically a AA ship. You've got another 2 triple turrets there. You have a lot of single turrets, like here. Got like 4 there, 5, another triple turret, 5 here, single turrets, triple turret, triple turret, triple turret. These are triple turrets. The ship is definitely well defended against aircraft, of course. It does have some kind of radar here. That's a rangefinder. Let's try it out. Okay, let's play a mission. There are no armor-piercing shells for this ship. You only have high explosive. No, that's not high explosive. That's anti-aircraft. That's time fuse. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one right here, the high explosive shell. I'll be targeting ships with it. This is a 1920s type of design, this ship, which is kind of like the Kuma and also the Sendai. It's the same type of format. I think I'm going to slow down and let them just pass me. Torpedoes on one side and another 4 on the other side. So we're going to turn the whole ship around to use the next set of torpedoes. The stock version of this ship is not very good. It's very slow, so you can't keep up with the other ships. So for this ship, you want to stick around with other ships for protection. And the upgraded version definitely can keep up. They added this new feature to War Thunder. I hate this feature because I like to keep the button pressed down when I shoot, you know. But then when you keep it pressed down, then you get that shell mode, first-person shell mode, which isn't something that I like. Sendai and the Kuma definitely have better main guns. They have 140 millimeter naval guns, which are a lot better than this. So these naval guns are actually anti-aircraft guns. So if you're an aircraft trying to destroy the ship, you're gonna have a very difficult time because, like I said, this thing has a lot of AA guns. Let me show you. See all that? I would have thought an anti-aircraft gun would have had a very high velocity, but not this one. It has a high rate of fire, but it doesn't have a very high velocity, which an anti-aircraft gun should have. Because you want to be able to shoot at a very high altitude, right?
Most of the zones are under enemy control. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Got a lot of countermeasures on this ship too, like smoke screen and stuff. Like get out of hot spots if I have to. Kind of good enough speed to get me out of it. So this upgraded cruiser is as fast as a destroyer. And heavier too. More armor than the destroyer as well.
Somebody attack him!
I launched all my torpedoes. That wasn't very good. I thought it wasn't. Thought he was gonna go past that. I think the hull for this ship is probably the same as Kuma cruiser. But it does have improvements like radar, which the Kuma and the Sendai did not have. And if you go up against smaller ships or boats at close range, you can pretty much decimate it very quickly with your anti-aircraft guns, with your numerous A guns. You should make pretty short work of them. This is a World War II ship, and it has radar. So the Japanese did have radars during World War II, but they weren't as good as the ones that the Allies had. Didn't have a very high resolution or something like that, which means they weren't as accurate. But they did have radar, which they developed. And they did develop the magnetron, which is a vital part of radar assemblies. I picked flak shells. I screwed up. Oh well, I guess I'll be using it anyways, I don't care. That explains why I'm not getting kills. Time fuses are great for aircraft. They're not. Well, I guess they could be used against boats and stuff, but not against warships. Radar is very important for anti-aircraft ships, because you need to get the correct range for the anti-aircraft guns stuff. All in all, I think the ship is okay. This ship came out later, I mean around this year. I think it was released 2021. One thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't have torpedo reloads. That's one thing that sucks about it. Other than that, it's a pretty good ship. If you just get the regular ship without the upgrades, the speed is pretty poor. It's like 55 kilometers an hour. That's pretty slow, so you're not going to be able to keep up with other ships for protection, and you're not going to be able to get out of trouble if you do get into it. That's the bad thing about it. So once you get all the upgrades, it turns out to be pretty good. So as you can see, it has 17 25mm automatic cannons and 11 triple turret Type 96 25mm auto cannons with 49,500 rounds for the triple turrets and 25,500 rounds for the single turrets. So that's a lot of ammo, you know. And of course the 5-inch anti-aircraft guns for it as well. 7,660 tons. Repair cost is 4,575 Silver Lions, which is not bad compared to something like a Megami, which is 39,197 Silver Lions for just repair, and Tone, which is about 25,770. The Guno is 24,020 Silver Lions to repair, and the Suzuya is 36,000 to repair for a Taki 18,525. So yeah, this is okay. It doesn't cost a lot to repair. It doesn't cost a lot to play. It's fairly inexpensive, and it's pretty nice. It costs. I'll list it here of how much it costs and how much research you need to get it. So, anyways, thanks for watching.